Hey everybody, welcome to PokeOC. Today we're going to be talking about what I do to find cards to me that are worthwhile to grade. So what I'll do is I'll go to pokedata.io and I'll pick a set that I'm interested in. So we'll use Scarlet and Violet base. I'll select my prices, put PSA and PSA 10s. And what I'm looking for are cards around $100 because in PSA 10s, because normally the raw value is cheap, depending on the card you pick. So let's say Slowbro, PSA 10, 89. We'll go with that one. It's the hollow. So last sold was $89. Now, you can see on TCG Player, it's averaging 19 cents. So what I'll do is when I go to TCG Player, I'll look for sellers that have lots of cards, because a lot of times what I've discovered is the sellers have lots of cards. They're not looking for cards to grade. They open their packs or whatever they are. They're trying to get rid of them. So I'll buy, one with 5. I'll buy like this one with 14. Boom, game on. I'm buying all 14. My goal is to buy 100 cards and take those cards, and hopefully out of those cards I can get 20 that are gradable. From there, and then flip them into PSA. Wait my 3 to 4 months, however long it is now. I think it's like almost 4 months because it's business days. And that's the base of what I do. I'll also do some research on 130point.com. I'll search for, you can search in all marketplaces or eBay sales. I'll type in the card. Here I just put Slowbro, but let's look at, we'll just do the base. So let's search and see. Oh, error. Where do you know? Let's just search for eBay. Okay. Well, that loads. What I'll also do is I'll search on PSA. So with on PSA, you can see the most recent price was $74.99 for a 10. Average is 60. So if I buy 100 cards at an average price of 20 cents, I'm going to spend $20. If it's 10, let's say 10 people I buy it from, so that's going to be plus, we'll say 15 bucks for shipping, so I'm at $35. Plus the grading, I think is like 21 or 22 bucks right now, so it's $450 plus 500, plus 50 equals 500 because of shipping and so forth. So $535 to get 20 cards graded. If I can get back at least 50% gem rate, I'm gonna, and I sell them for, let's say, PSA prices. That's gonna be $750 of just 10s minus the other, the 9s, 8s, or 7s, whatever else I got. And you can see here, the 130 point sales will show you all the sales that have happened and so forth. These are all singles. Let's search for, we'll throw PSA and search option. Okay. I had it earlier, but the last one sold for the $89 that's on PokeData. So on PokeData, it had the $89. So if I can, and to me, and it was sold, no like accepted offer, no, 89 bucks straight up. So me being me, being in the business and so forth, I would probably put it up for $99. And if I can sell the 10, I basically doubled my expenditure, made back my money, and then the other 10 I can just get rid of or sell, or if you sell in person or Facebook Marketplace, whatever works for you. I'll sell to GameStop. I'm still hit or miss with GameStop. I have sold like slow inventory to them just to recuperate some of the costs. I think it's good and I think it's bad, but hey, if they're willing to buy, and a lot of times what they're buying at is not too far off from when I traded my last batch of 10 cards. Had I sold all of that online with shipping and everything, I lost 10% giving it to eBay after all the fees and so. After all the fees going to GameStop, I would have made 10% more. But it's a lot of work for 10%, depending on what you're into, right? So just little things like that. To me, it was worthwhile. Driving literally a mile down the street, boom, walked in, walked out. They been with me. I had my money. Got the ship to nobody. We're about lost cards, etc. This is how I decide what I'm going to buy in bulk and then grade. And worst comes to worst, whatever's not gradable, I just put it back up, sell it, and get most of my money back. I mean, heck, you can buy it for 19 cents and sell it on eBay for $1.99 free shipping, and you're going to make twice the money you spent on it from TCG Player. Whatever works for you. That's it. Just a little information on how I decide what to grade in bulk. If you got any questions, leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks. Have a good one.